Well, hello again, everyone. Welcome to the Sports Corner. Welcome to Art Regner's video blog for FoxSportsDetroit.com. And we're talking second round action of the NCAA Tournament at the Palace of Auburn Hills. Both Michigan and Michigan State won today. The Spartans won 65-54 over Valpo in a game that they dominated. They closed with a 27-10 run to end the first half and really won it going away. Tom Izzo, after the game, I thought said some really great stuff about Derek Nix, who actually led the Spartans today, about how he told his team, though, in general, that we have to play for 40 minutes. 40 minutes of hard, tough, aggressive basketball, and if you can't do it, then you're not going to play. And obviously the Spartans got the message. They're battle-tested. They're ready to go in this tournament. And I think that after what we saw today, how can you not like Michigan State's chances against Memphis and for them to advance to the Sweet 16 and really be a thorn in anybody's side? You know, Tom Izzo may have a team again that is peaking at the right time. And, it's kind of wonderful to see. I mean, it's an amazing job that Tom Izzo and Michigan State are doing right now. They always seem to be ready, and that is really a testament to the coach that Tom Izzo is. Michigan, on the other hand, now they won 71-56, but if you were to tell me over South Dakota State, but if you were to tell me that Trey Burke would get 6 points, the first time all season long that he was held to single digits in scoring, he did have 7 assists, and that Michigan would win by 15, I would tell you you're nuts. But I think that this was a good sign for Michigan today because of the guys that stepped up. Tim Hardaway Jr., when they really, really needed him, he scored, I think, 12 of his 21 points in the first half, was on fire from the three-point line, and actually kept Michigan in the game. Michigan led by 4 over the Jackrabbits at the half, but Tim Hardaway Jr. kept them in it in the first half, and then GR3, or Glenn Robinson III, scored Michigan's first 11 points in the second half, and that kind of settled everything down, and both Hardaway and GR3 finished with 21 points for the game. And then another really savvy move by John Beilein was starting Mitch McGary in place of Jordan Morgan, who actually just learned this week that he wasn't going to start the game, and Jordan Morgan hardly played, although I think as Michigan advances, Jordan Morgan's going to be pretty motivated. So in a way, good kind of coaching move there by Beilein, but Mitch McGary responded with 9 rebounds and 13 points. Nick Stauskas chipped in with 8 points, and then, as I said, Burke had 6 points and 7 assists. I think that this was a good game for Michigan from the standpoint is that they won with Trey Burke not playing very, very well. Now, granted, Nate Walters, the fine point guard for the Jackrabbits, we heard a lot about him. He only scored 10 points. And Michigan, I thought, really changed up the defenses on him. We're switching off on him, kind of threw him off his game. But he's a pretty good player. He distributed the ball well, Walters. But both of the point guards, both of the stars, supposedly, of this game had off nights. And actually, that plays into Michigan's hand because Michigan, a deeper team, more athletic, and I think that that's really what won in the end. But it's good for Michigan as a confidence booster to know that if Trey Burke is off, other guys can actually step in besides Tim Hardaway Jr. I think it was imperative that Stauskas, McGary, and GR3 all played significant roles in this victory. It only helps them out because they're true freshmen. So this was a good team win for Michigan. Now it looks like they're going to play VCU. If they can get by VCU, and again, I think VCU's quick tempo and all that plays right into Michigan's hands. Michigan's, primarily a jump shooting team. We know that, but they love to get up and down that court. VCU plays that reckless abandon, the full court press style all the time. I think that's kind of basketball that Michigan likes to play. I don't think they're intimidated by that. They want the game to be opened up. They want that floor to be spread out. So, I think Michigan's first 2 draws, although both very good teams and could pose some problems to Michigan, I think really play into Michigan's strengths as a basketball team. And I think you saw that tonight, especially with Trey Burke not playing very, very well. But yet, still 7 assists. He was calmed down, but I really do believe that today Michigan, and I hate this expression, not that they became a team or anything like that, but they learned how to win when their best player was not their best player. Tim Hardaway, Jr., whom I believe is the key to Michigan's success, because he is the upperclassman, he is the true leader of the group, really stepped up in the first half. Glenn Robinson III started the second half off, as I said, scoring 11 straight points. So Michigan really got performances from guys that they needed when their best player was down, and that's a good sign. How far will Michigan go? Geez, I don't know, but you have to expect that the worst game of the tournament from Che Burke's perspective had to be tonight. So he's only going to get better. You have confidence in McGarry, who started his third start of the season. GR3. Tim Hardaway Jr. looks like he has his stroke. Nick Stauskas really chipped in. I think that Michigan is poised and ready and gained confidence from tonight's game, and I think that that's a good move. On the other hand, Michigan State, hey, they're just tournament ready, aren't they? I mean, Tom Izzo's doing a wonderful job, and you've got to tip your cap, I think, to John Beilein, too. Michigan was ready. They didn't panic. The Jackrabbits hung with Michigan tough for that first half, but Michigan settled down. I think their deep bench, their athleticism, and guys stepping up, especially the freshmen, were why Michigan won by 15 today. So it should be a great tournament run. I'm really looking forward to it, but good big wins by both schools today, Michigan and Michigan State. And I do believe that State is poised and ready to roll. And if Michigan keeps playing like this and different guys step up and they all contribute, then who knows? Could we see Michigan and Michigan State meeting somewhere down the line in the NCAA tournament? Stranger things have happened. All right, that'll do it for this edition of Art Regner's video blog. Next, we're going to talk about the Red Wings and the trade deadline tomorrow. A couple of names to look out for: Ladislav Smid, the defenseman from Edmonton, and Drew Stafford, the forward from Buffalo. But we'll get into that tomorrow in Art Regner's video blog for FoxSportsDetroit.com. Until then, you know you're always welcome to the Sports Quarter. Take care. We'll see you. Bye-bye.